Hi, TIs. Last night, I had a painful night of torture. Um, you know, I was so happy. I almost cried the other night because I woke up and, of course, my skin always hurts and I'm always weak. But the other night, I woke up and I almost cried and I was joyful and I prayed to God and praised His name because I didn't feel pain, you know. And, I think that was like the night before the blood test and the night of the blood test. But, which was not last night, obviously, but the night before. And yesterday, I actually had a great day. I woke up, I kept getting dizzy, you know, and, before when I get dizzy and stuff, it's not over food because I'll eat and I'll be hungry and I'll eat and I'll still be getting dizzy. Before it was because of this crap. But, I've told you that, a long time ago, my blood pressure used to drop and I used to faint, you know. And even when I was like a big girl, because I told you I've been a big girl before and I lost weight, because I had caught diabetes. And after a year of losing weight, but in the meantime, every time my blood pressure dropped, I'd faint. And when I was a big girl, every time I'd faint, I'd break something, you know. But, yeah. So now I think it's the blood pressure because when I went to go get the blood tests and x-rays, like I said, I don't know numbers and what's low and not, but, she took my blood pressure 4 different times and it was, 80 over something. And she told me it was really low. She kept taking it because, she thought the machine was wrong. But I told you I had a conversation with her and, after the x-rays and the rest of the other crap and taking my blood, before taking my blood, I told you we had an conversation and she had a lot of similarities, to my background, places I've lived and other things. And when she took my blood pressure again, it was normal. Perhaps it was because I relaxed. I asked her, she said, yeah. But, well, anyways, I was getting dizzy yesterday morning. I went for a ride, which I always like getting out on rides. And it soothes me. I went for a ride with Miss Cheers. And, then, sorry, my phone is slipping. Miss Cheers bought me a nice lunch. And, came back. I had finished half of that sandwich. It was from Lee's Sandwich Place. I finished half of it. In the car, I was hungry because, I was hungry. And well, anyways, came back, took a nap, I finished almost the other half of it. And well, anyways, I came back. I took a nap. Well, I don't think I slept very long. I think I might have slept for like 15 minutes or something, and the phone woke me up. You know, and well, anyways, yeah. Well, anyways, we went for a ride to go pick up a huge fan. Because I told you about Miss Jill. And, she brought me that chair, which my cat took over. She's fixed my screen to stay in the window before. She's great. You know, she's Miss Cheers's wifey and best mate. She brought that refrigerator up these stairs. Well, anyway, she found a fan because a long time ago I uploaded that, remember when I didn't, well, if you've been with me, you'll know that I didn't have a window for like 8 months, and they wouldn't fix it at all. But the health department made a surprise inspection, so they came in here and, he wanted to give me a new fan. Well, I knew, I told the guy that was going to install it, I said, no, I want to keep my old fan. It works good. Please let me keep my old fan. He said, no, you got to get a new one. So he put in this fan, and I knew it was going to be like, you could just tell by looking at it. And, well, anyways, I went to go turn it on one day, not long after, and it started sparking. And one of the, the boards that spin, I can't think of the fan propellers, or one of them, fell off, hit me in the head. But, well, anyways, it looks like, oh, wait, hold on. It looks like that. Ow. That was me. I accidentally knocked over a coffee cup and it fell. Well, it looks like, oh, it doesn't let me make it bigger. It looks like that. But, Jill finds things. So she found a big old fan on OfferUp. And so Miss Cheers took me to go get it. And I don't know how the lady that was giving the fan for free and her got that thing into her little car in the back. But, she took practically everything out of there and she got it in. And then later, I was hungry again. Mind you, Wino, had put money on my Cash App. I love him. He's one of my mains. That's a name that, a hood name. Well, anyways, so I walked all the way to Gaffey. I was able to walk all the way down to Gaffey, to McDonald's. And well, you know what? You know how it gets dark early. So I would have, took my stuff to go. But by that time, it would have been cold. By the time I got back to the apartment. So I stayed there. And I ate a whole 10 chicken McNuggets, a whole 10-piece with honey mustard, and drank a whole soda, and I had ordered one of those mango pineapple smoothies that I love. You know, a lot of places charge for that Cash App thing. You know, like Spiro's at the corner, they charge, you know. But I noticed McDonald's didn't charge. So then I ordered a milkshake. And I refilled my soda, took my milkshake and my smoothie, and I walked back to the apartment. Mind you, I walk slow. And, you know, it gets dark early. And I always walk slow. But I have to look down at where I'm walking. Because if I fall, I'm going to really hurt myself. Like I continue to say, I'm frail now. I got a big old head. But, you know, because of this weight loss and crap, and I told you, you know, we're trying to get back down to the bottom of this stuff, but I know where it stems from. So, yeah, you know, it's dark. I'm walking with my refill soda, my mango pineapple smoothie, and my milkshake. And looking down at the ground, you know, so that I don't fall. You know, so I walked all the way up to McDonald's, and I walked back. Now, that's not a usual thing, because I usually can't do that. But remember, I wasn't woken up in pain. You get me? Did you hear that? That was my stomach growling. It's like, I don't know, 8:39 in the morning. So, and I was as happy as a lark. You know, the night before, you know, I went to sleep, I think about 12. And I didn't wake up all night until 5 a.m. You know, so it had to be the night before that I woke up and I didn't feel pain. And I just started almost crying. So, you know, yesterday, not last night, the night before, 12 o'clock, I went to sleep, 12 a.m., and I woke up at 5. You know, and I was so happy that I didn't wake up in pain and crying and screaming. So, back to yesterday. So I had a good day. So, you know, mind you, I didn't have a nap or anything. You know, so, oh God, it hurts. So I was trying to stay awake. At first I was trying to stay awake because I was tired. Till 10 p.m. 10 p.m. came and gone, you know. I was texting and stuff. And then I was trying to stay awake till 12 a.m. You know, thinking maybe I might, you know, wake up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock a.m. But no, that didn't happen. I went to sleep about 12:45 a.m. And I woke up at 12 a.m. 12:45 a.m. and I woke up at 3 a.m. crying in pain and everything else. And, you know, I want to tell you, see, you can see I'm sober. You know, I have bags, I've been crying, you know. But I've talked about these things in past uploads. I might have put a couple on private, you know. But I've talked about these lights that, you know, go on my wall. And that you can't see them through a camera. in the dark. It's really weird. And, I had originally thought, the pain was like, how like you think something and then you realize something else. But, the helicopter used to come down every night for a while. And the torture would start. And, I'd be in the alley, like, taking out the trash or something. And it'd just be, like, right above me. Now, mind you, it doesn't come through like that most of the time. They're either looking for somebody or whatever. But, the more I think about this, because, they weren't lights. Whatever it is that's, like, on my wall, at night when I get tortured, you see these, we'll call them lights for now. You see these lights, and they'll, if you look at them, and they'll be like greenish color, sometimes like bright, and they'll move slowly, like they're positioning themselves, And I have thought, well, maybe they're from the lights that are in the tree. You can't see them, but they have like lights in their tree. There's also like a cable cord, in the tree. I've captured it on uploads before. But okay, there was none. The nights that I had no pain, they're there practically every night when I'm screaming in pain. But you can't capture them in the dark or on the camera. Okay, yesterday was cold. I shut my window and I took out a fan, last night. And ran the fan. It's a fan, but it's also a heater. So I ran the heater last night. And I had the window shut. But, and I've told you about the light, between the crack of the door and up above. That light wasn't bright. Oh, there was no lights coming from there the nights that I didn't have pain. Oh, God. See, I dropped my stuff all over the floor. Sorry, bear with me. I told you that they took off the weather stripping that, I think it was DWP or gas company had put, and you couldn't see. No light between here and above there, And I've told you, I've seen it like, green light. But, yeah, and last night, it was bright again. And there was those things that look like lights on my wall. And then green around here. But you can't see it through a freaking camera. And, I lay there in the dark. And you could see them slowly move and position themselves and stay there. So, I smoke cigarettes. I smoke crappy $2.50 a pack. Oh, Cigarettes. Oh, I can't afford them. But sometimes Beans will send me to the store to get him something, and he'll pay for my cigarettes, But window was closed, smoking cigarettes, I don't know. But, that's been for a long time. And, I've told you about the spots on the wall. Look at my wall. They've never done anything. But throughout the years, stuff will show up on my wall. Like, holes. This stuff is not, what do you call it? Caulk. It's like some rubbery substance. And they're not covering up holes. See? I peeled that away. There's no hole there. See? It's a rubbery substance. But you see, I'm sober. I might have bags from crying. In fact, let me show you my face in the light. I don't know if it's still pink or not, but I tend to get discoloration or white marks, streaks across my face, from crying or not being able to sleep. See? It's just pink. But, see? I'm sober. The stuff I can't make up. The stuff I cannot make up. The uploads that I've made with the changes that suddenly appear in my apartment or whatever. Can't make that shit up. But, I'm in pain. Not as much as last night. And it's not the thing with the nerves no more, because that's continual now. I've showed you guys physical proof. That the burns and shocks I used to get, when I was on the floor. Then the new ones the next night. I've showed you that they went away. I've showed you they came back in different spots, burns, pokes, purple marks, pink marks, puffs. I might not know, what kind of technology they're using to do this stuff. And I'm not like in extreme pain like I was last night. I'm in extreme pain, but it was horrible last night. And neighbors. Now I pray every night for God to bless those who trespass against me with joy, laughter, love, and peace, and to soften their hearts towards me. This looks like death. Real women have curves. And aloha right here. This is skin. This is skin hanging over. See? You see that? This is so gross. This is skin. It's not even a muffin of fat. Look at this. That skin. It's so freaking gross. You know, they've done their job. Couldn't get my mind and my heart and who I am. So they targeted the most vulnerable, my health and my body. And that's fine, because I know where I'm going. But they've done their job, and they can't leave me just to live out my final days without pain. But I know where I'm going. I'm going where there's no tears and no pain. But if they could just leave me be. But it's God's will, not theirs. And God has a hand in my life. Shadow. Oh. So if you bared with me this long, peace, love, and laughter. Ugh.